Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, Miss Nancy, and hello, everyone. We are from Group 8. I'm Ivan Naju Abung with my partner Muhammad Akil. In this video, we wanted to talk about our progress of our articles. And without any further ado, let's start. So our title of the articles is Contrastive and Error Analysis of English Writing Among EFL Learners, Investigating L1 Influence in the Use of Idiom. So we move to the methods. So the first one is the design. This study uses a qualitative descriptive design methods with elements of contrastive analysis and error analysis, with the focus taken on the influence of L1 on the use of English idioms among EFL learners. This study aims to describe, interpret, and analyze idiom usage patterns and identify L1 transfers effect in informal written English taken from EFL learner social media. So the participants is first one, number of participants. The participants in this study were 15 EFL learners. There are university students and young adults who actively use English on their social media. And the second one is the process of selecting of the participant. The participant were selected using purposive sampling, and the criteria included are non-native English speakers with Bahasa Indonesia as L1, and regular use of English in written social media content. And the last one is the willingness of participant in feature in interview and questionnaire sessions. So the next one is research instruments will be presented by Muhammad Akil. Muhammad Akil, time is yours.
Alright, thank you for my friend for pleasing me for present my sessions. My session is research instruments. So the first is questionnaire. We involved a semi-structured questionnaire administered to 20 participants, which collected information concerning their background in English study, as well as their usage frequency of idioms alongside their knowledge of idiom expression. And the second is an interview. The selected participants received follow-up interviews which provide researchers with deep information about their comprehensions and usage of idiom in addition to their feeling about L1 effects on English expressions. And the third is document analysis. We collected and examined participant social media content, which include Instagram captions, tweets, and Facebook status, to identify both idiomatic language expressions along with mistakes. And next to the fourth is observation guidelines. Uh, we record informal online behavior interactions such as likes, comments, replies. Why? Because to understand the peer influence and recognize usage patterns of idioms. And next sessions will be continued by my friend Ivana Najwa Abung. Time is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Akil. So the next one is data collection procedure, and the step-by-step of process are first identify and contact participants. The second one is distribute and questionnaire with Google Form, and the next one is collect social media samples, and the fourth is conduct and transcribe interviews, and the last one is observe online interactions and engagement patterns. So time, durations, and schedule. Data collection was carried out over a week period, and day one we participant requirement and questionnaire distributions. Day two social media post collections. Day three conduct interviews, and day four observation of social media activities. And the next one is data analysis, will be explained by Akil.
Alright, thank you, my friends. So next is data analysis. So the first step is data redaction. All primary data obtained through questionnaires as well as interviews Alongside the command analysis received, the classification produced. All data unrelated to the topic were eliminated, then the researchers kept content concerning idiom for additional examinations. And the second, coding. We classified the idiom usage pattern into separate categories. The first is correct usage, such as misissue, and they are semantic and pragmatic. And the second is literal translation. L1 literal translations include L1 influence phrase structure, and the third is data selections. The following excerpt which contain, either directly or indirectly, the pattern of L1 influence and idiom errors were chosen to undergo a detailed analysis. And the fourth is triangulation. Triangulations. As for cross validations, results were obtained from the following methods. The first is document analysis with social media data, and the second questionnaire responses, and the last is interview insight. The, that that's all can help in attaining a high level of credibility and validity of the studies.
All right. Thank you very much, Akil. So that's all of our methods and our data collections. And we actually already got some of the screenshot of our friends from social media. And that's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.